when you bring up a topic that everybody's thought about or is experiencing because of the loss of a family member or another loved one, they appreciate that you're the guy that's willing to talk about it. Just like the first women who talked about breast cancer, or maybe people talk about a child with a learning disability. So, there are tools readily available right now, and we don't take advantage of them. So that's kind of on us. The system in that particular case actually works, sort of. And Maryland did pass this last session, unanimously, by the way, House and Senate, a bill that will promote use of advanced directives, availability of them, education about them, and so on and so forth. Actually, a bill I put in a few years ago, but it finally passed this year thanks to the efforts of some other legislators who stayed on after I left.
Congratulations.
But the individual responsibility on that one is the bottom line. Only you can complete your form.
And folks,
if you're listening to this, complete your advanced directive.
Yeah,
that's my message.
That's the message. And folks, the message is brilliantly stated in a book. I have to plug your book. I'm sorry.
Please
Preparing for Preparing for a Better End. The read. I got to be honest with you, Dan. When I opened it up, I said, "Oh my goodness, this is going to be so depressing." Well, it wasn't. Folks, you got to read this. Preparing for a Better End. I got it on my little Kindle here. And it's such a wonderful read. It actually feels like you're talking to Dan face to face. It's a conversation. It's not, you would think with Dan's background, it would be like above your head, and it's absolutely not. So please get yourself a copy of Preparing for a Better End. Dan explains everything on how to do this. It's a very simple form. You're forcing me to look at my advanced directives and make sure they're up to date and they're legally blessed. But this will explain everything about what you can do to prepare for the end, which will happen to everybody. In fact, I hope I can get Dan to talk about his near-death experience. It'll happen to everybody. So read this. It's a really quick read, and you did a wonderful job. I didn't read the first book that you wrote, but this is the most recent one, and